It's the new year, finally! 2013 has finally arrived. Out with the old, in with the new, and hey, now the ball has finally dropped. But let's have a quick recap of 2012. We had Gangnam Style, the Olympics. We finally saw a man fly from a boat, float down from a balloon. We saw a rover finally land on Mars. It was a great year for us humans. Let us rejoice. Now that that ball has finally dropped, and I'm probably sure we've regret some things we've done on New Year's Eve. We're probably trying to get over a hangover using some coffee or orange juice. We're probably regretting kissing that one girl we didn't even know, and she's evidently giving you a call me maybe. There's a lot of things we can regret about what we did on New Year's Eve, but I'm sure we all had fun. But the main part about New Year's is the resolution. No, I'm not talking about 1080p. I'm talking about those resolutions we all try to make, but we forget later on halfway through the year. You see, I'm pretty sure half of us have made a resolution, I want to lose weight, and evidently after New Year's Eve, we already kind of broke it. We already ate a donut already in the morning, and heck, I wasn't thinking about making a donut metaphor, but I do not blame you for eating that donut. You see, our resolutions are like donuts. It has a hole in them, and after a few moments pass, we already forget about it. You see, just as we forget about that donut, we forget about our lives and why we are part of it. We forget about our resolutions, so why not we forget about the reasons why we're put into our society? We forget about things like Connecticut. We forget about things like Aurora. We forget about things like the Virginia Tech. We forget about things like Columbine. We forget about things about University of Texas. We forget about things about Fullerton. It's the reason why we forget about these things that we don't remember why we're here. We keep on setting the bar higher and higher, but we're just sitting here on the ground, We are never seeing things. We always think we're picking something profound when we try to put our prayers out on Twitter, but that's just a bird with broken wings. I don't know why we're trying so hard to make ourselves convinced that we are supporting something, but really we're just clicking a button away. We're the ones who forget a resolution, and we're the ones who forget about that kid who's been bullied all throughout his elementary years. We're forgetting about that kid who never got picked on the kickball team. We're forgetting about the kid who got punched on the ground and is lying there bleeding with his face, teeth knocked out. We're forgetting about to help them. It's the reasons that why we forget that we keep on pointing our finger towards reasons that we don't know why these incidents are happening. We try to point them at a psychological disorder. We try to point them at a gun law. We try to point them at something that society has given us. But as we point, we have three fingers pointing back at ourselves, and we're to blame. We can change, but look at us. We're on our phones. We're on our computers. We need to shut them off because we'd rather go on Facebook than face a book and really learn what life is all about. To find out and reach out for that connection. Honestly, we are sitting here desolated. I don't understand why we try to convince ourselves so much throughout all these things and incidents that we try to convince ourselves are accidents. Here in America, we have the luxury to ignore these problems. It's our fault. We're to blame. We may feel powerless and not be able to help these things, but we can. We may not be superheroes, but we have superpowers. The power to love. Scientists say that the covalent bond is the strongest bond on Earth. But I disagree. It's love. With love, we can prevent all these things. With love, we can create that connection and hold that bond close. With love, we can change the world. So, we need to find the solution in our resolution and learn to love each other. We need to forget about our differences. We need to forget about our stances. We need to forget about our color. We need to forget about race, religion, anything in the world that would set us apart from someone else, because we're all human. And that's what we need to remember. Humans are born to love. So why can't we love anymore? So, this year, make someone smile from ear to ear. Bring your loved ones close and near. Learn to finally conquer your fears. So what are you gonna do?